All right, today I'm going to talk about dialysis. I go 3 times a week, which is pretty common. How it started for me was through the winter time this year. I got pretty sick. I started feeling just kind of like weird and just not good. Um, it lasted for about a month. I went to the hospital. They told me my kidneys had dropped. The kidney function had dropped. I already had CKD, stage 3B, so I knew it was coming. They'd been telling me that I'd probably end up on dialysis before long. Um, they tried to get me out. They tried to see if my kidneys would heal. About a month later, I went back to the hospital and I was there for about 3 weeks. They put me on to dialysis, and that's where I've been since. So the very first thing they did was they did surgery in the hospital, tried me out on dialysis there. I had one initial port right here in my neck. They did it, and then once they saw that I was okay for dialysis, they put this into my chest. Now this is the port that I've been using. It's got 2 tubes on it. Just hangs there. It's been there for about 3 months now. It's quite dangerous. These have a tendency to get infected. There is a tube that's going pretty much straight to your heart. Um, that's a very deadly infection. If you look right here, you can see it going up into my neck, and it hurts sometimes, but you get used to it. You can't take a shower with it really because you can't get it wet because it just risks infection. So they don't like to have these for very long. Um, they wanted you to do another surgery. I'll get into that in a little bit. Um, a lot of times, people who are on dialysis are not going to be able to pee, so they drain a lot of liquid off of you while you're there, as opposed to uh, someone who could pee. They probably won't pull as much liquid off. Me, I can still urinate, so they really don't pull any liquid off of me. In fact, I'm so dehydrated all the time that they sometimes give me fluids. Um, there is expected to, once your kidneys completely fail, that you will not be able to urinate anymore. And then in dialysis, they will be taking care of all the excess fluids on you. Um, once you are there, you're going to be going for 3 times a week. They're going to be monitoring you for the first few months. They're going to try to get you to do probably a hepatitis B vaccination, which is recommended. You should always do that because you're going to be on machines that are transferring blood with other people. So it just yes, everyone's tested, but just to reduce the risk of something happening, you should always get the vaccination. Now, once you're there for a while, as I mentioned before, they're going to want you to get the surgery for a fistula, because they want this out of your body. This is bad, so they need to get that taken care of. They'll probably will want you to do it pretty quick. I've already had my surgery, so what they did was they actually cut a vein in my arm right here. You can still see the scar, and they tied them together, and then they cut it off from down here all the way down here, so there's less blood flowing down there. And then up here is where my fistula is forming. You can see it there, that big old knot. They say mine's a really good one. They're super excited every time they see it. But they're gonna eventually be sticking the dialysis tube right into there, just poking you every time, just as if you were getting an IV. And that's what they're gonna be going through. Big one like this, they're not likely to clot. So, especially with the fact that I have liver failure as well, so I have low platelet counts, which just make it so I don't clot very well, anyways, and my blood runs pretty thin. So those are just a few things to look forward to with dialysis, and those are the things you'll be seeing if you have it. Y'all have a good day.